Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura Bunn and today I'm going to be showing you a extremely large haul from when I went to the US recently. I also picked up a few things from the Colourpop website as well because I was just sort of in a spending mood. So without further ado, let me show you what I've got. From MAC, I lie, I actually did get this in Australia but I thought I'd include it in the haul. I got the Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Oh Darling, which is a highlighter. It was quite hyped on YouTube and the beauty community for quite a while, and I sort of always miss out on limited edition things, so I snapped this one up as soon as it came out in stores. So it comes in this really pretty packaging, very sort of reflective and shiny. And so it's very much a true gold highlight. I will attempt to swatch it for you. So as you can see, it's very pigmented and reflective. I'll try and put it on the back of my hand for you. You can see it. So it's very much a true gold. Yeah, I would say it's a true gold. Very reflective. It's very, very smooth to the touch, and it looks really beautiful in the skin. I actually already have used this once or twice. But yeah, it's a really, really beautiful product, and it's limited edition, and I got my hands on it, so I'm very happy with that. Okay, continuing on with the MAC theme, if I can find anything. I got a couple of lip liners. In case you don't know, sort of in the US, lip liners are priced at, I think, at about $17, whereas here in Australia they're sort of at least around the $30 mark. So despite the exchange difference still not being that good, these actually did work out to be cheaper, so I was very happy. So they're just the basic wooden lip pencils, which I really, really like the formula of, and they never, crack or break off on me. So this one in particular is Strip Down, which is sort of a nudie brown, I would say, definitely more on the brown side. I will swatch it for you. Again, this formula is really, really creamy. It's easy to apply. MAC lip liners are probably my favorite lip liners, so that's it on the back of my hand there. As you can see, it is a beautiful brown nude, so it's sort of, because it's not too dark, it lends itself to going under all different sorts of nude lipsticks, depending, whether or not you want to mix up your look and make it a little bit more on the brown side than on the sort of the pinky taupey side. I did also, bear with me, there's a lot in this bag, get another lip liner by MAC. This is in Soar, which I'm sure you all have heard about because every man and his dog has got this lip liner. Pretty much just, I would say, it's definitely a nude, but it's sort of more of like a berry toned nude, which is nice because I don't actually have a colour like this in my collection. Sort of the other nude lip liners that I do have, definitely more on the sort of like taupey nudie side. So to have something a little bit more berry, is good when you're trying to sort of add a little bit more life into your lips. So that's it there next to, so that's Strip Down and that's Soar. So obviously you can see Soar is definitely a lot more of a berry tone nude, but I mean, that'll be really nice on its own, even with just like a bit of pawpaw cream over the top, if you're sort of going for a bit more of an understated look. This is the Pro Longwear Concealer by MAC. The one that I picked up is in NC15. I do already have NC20 just because I sort of bought that when I was slightly sort of less aware of what my skin tone was, and what I was going to use it for, and I feel like it's just a little bit more brightening for me. If I was a little bit more tan, NC20 would probably be a highlight shade, but as I am quite pale at the moment, NC15 is a good highlight shade for me. Also from MAC, which I have not tried, but I'm very excited to, it is the MAC Give Me Sun Mineralize Skin Finish, which is basically a bronzer. So, still got the thing on it. So it's just like a beautiful, I feel like it's a kind of terracotta bronze kind of color. It doesn't really have, oh, it feels really beautiful to the touch. That's it there. Let me try and swatch it for you. So that's it, just there. So it glides on really, really nicely. It is a warm tone bronzer, so I wouldn't use this to contour. I would use this just to sort of like bronze all over the face. Not too warm that it looks sort of orangey. It just looks really natural on the skin, and it doesn't have a shimmer. It just sort of has, I'd say, like a natural to satin finish. So I'm excited to use that. I haven't used that yet. Also, I feel like I got more from MAC. Yes, I did. I got a lipstick. I believe this is a matte lipstick, also by MAC. And I got it. I have several MAC lipsticks, but you can never have too many in your collection. So I got the shade Honey Love. That's it right there. Let me attempt to swatch it. Sorry guys, I'm not very good at swatching, but I will aim to improve. So this is it. Oh, sorry, I'm just giving you the finger. So this is Honey Love right there. It's sort of a pinky nudie color with, I'd say, like a touch of a peach undertone. I actually don't have anything like this color in my collection at the moment. I mean, I have lots of variations of nude, but sort of they're more on the taupey side. So I'm actually really happy to have that in my collection. So I'm actually currently waiting for my Z palette to arrive from Makeup Geek in the mail because I don't have one yet. I know, a bit late on the bandwagon once again, but I got some eyeshadows which are in the pan, which I'm quite excited about. I think, you know, not only are they cheaper, but it just sort of, I've got a few of the potted MAC eyeshadows, and I don't find myself reaching for them because I just prefer to use a palette. I prefer for sort of like light colors to be in amongst each other. I just never really end up using, excuse me, I never end up using the MAC eyeshadows. They're sort of separate on their own. So I'll show you, I got 4 colors from MAC. It was very overwhelming, and I was trying to sort of show some restraint when I was in MAC, so I just got a few. So this color that I got here is in Ground Brown. Let me swatch it for you. So the formula of this feels really, really smooth and buttery. That's it right there. So this is Ground Brown. Super, super pigmented. It's it right there. It's just a very deep sort of brown color. I feel like it's sort of not really, it's not too cool toned, it's not too warm toned, it's just like a perfect sort of deep brown. I will most likely use this sort of in the outer V of my eye, or if I was doing a smoky eye and really, really wanted to deepen up the crease area just a little bit. So that is Ground Brown by MAC. So another color that I got, which I'm actually really excited about, it sort of looks a little bit scary in the pan, but I think it'll look really, really nice, sort of blended into the crease. And the color that I'm talking about is Rule. So it's a beautiful sort of orangey, yeah, it's an orangey shade. I will swatch it for you. Again, I mean, the formula for these eyeshadows is really, really lovely. So that's it on the bottom of my hand. That was a really bad swatch, I'm sorry. It's a bit of a better one. So this is it right here. So it's basically a true orange. I've seen colors like this sort of in palettes, I think in the Morphe 350 palette, and also, you know, in a few other palettes here and there. I have a Stila color that's similar, and I just think it's really, really nice, especially if you're doing, you know, like a warm toned eye. It just sort of helps like elevate the colors and just sort of lift the look a little bit. So that is Rule by MAC. I also got the color, well actually, it's not that warm, it's like a purple, it's like an eggplanty purple. This color is Deep Damson. I got this one off of recommendation of the girl at the store when I was in, sorry, just flashed you there, when I was in Hollywood. So I will swatch it for you. It's just a really, really beautiful, okay, that was a horrible swatch. Okay, so it's that one there. So it doesn't swatch all that well, but I have a feeling, you know, if I sort of blend it and work with it, that'll be really, really nice. You know, if I'm doing a more of a sort of like purpley toned eye, instead of using, you know, like a dark brown, I can use that color and sort of substitute it. So that is Deep Damson by MAC. It's Nylon by MAC. So that's it there. And it's pretty much just a, running out of fingers here, it's just like a really, really intense highlight shade. That's it right there, if you can see. So really, really beautiful. Would be an amazing inner corner highlight or used to highlight the brow bone. Just a really, really lovely color in general. You know, Jaclyn Hill, I know it's one of her favorite inner corner highlights. I can't talk. So I'm really excited to give that a try. So this is the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. I've had the Painterly paint pot since I was probably about 16. It was one of the first sort of products that I purchased from MAC. It's a really, really great eyeshadow base. It's a really, really great flesh tone color. But I just wanted to pick up Soft Ochre, A, because every single person on YouTube uses it and I'm a sucker for the hype, but also just because this color is a little bit more brightening and I just feel like it would kind of lift the eyeshadows on top of it just that little bit more, whereas Painterly just sort of, yes, it does sort of blank out any discoloration or redness or purple sort of veins on my eyelids, but it doesn't really add much sort of oomph to the actual eyeshadows. So I'm very excited to try that. So that's actually everything that I had in my haul, guys. I really hope that you enjoyed my video. It's my first one, so please be kind to me. If you did enjoy watching my huge Sephora MAC USA haul, then please thumbs up this video. I would really, really appreciate it, and also subscribe. Please let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see from me. I would love to hear from you guys. Thank you very, very much for sticking through me through this entire video. If you have, thank you very much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.